Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to BKS Tech Talk. Today is our podcast episode 5. We're glad everybody is watching, and we are hoping that you're getting something out of this. Really looking forward to getting more feedback from all you guys, and can't wait to listen and help you guys out with whatever we can in the future. So today, I kind of would like to talk to you guys a little bit about passwords. Uh, Everybody wants to good password hygiene, I guess, is the way to look at it, right? And what do you do with that, and how do you move forward? So let's talk about a few tricks that we can help you guys out with for password hygiene. Passwords. The first thing is you shouldn't have the same password for everything. So if you have a bank account that has password 123, and you have your Netflix password is password 123, you need to change one of them. Well, if they're password 123, you probably should change them both. The second piece of passwords is we should really have hard passwords. Actually, the recommended passwords now by the standard is anywhere between 8 and 16 characters, and they're recommending some type of passphrase. And the passphrase isn't like Tommy can stand on his head. It would be more like Tommy Brown rock shoe kind of thing. It's a phrase. It's all words that you understand, but they don't make sense connected to each other. And for even better, throw in a Tommy exclamation point rock brown shoe with a capital S is probably the best passphrases type that you can come up with. Highly also recommend that you utilize a password manager such as LastPass or Google's password manager. It syncs up to multiple devices, it's encrypted, and then you only have to remember one password. You remember your managed password for your LastPass, and then you don't have to type in your password for all of your other tools and applications. The biggest reason for this is it is the keys to your kingdom. Let's face it, everybody's username is their email address, and your email address it's out there. It's not hard for me to figure out your email address. Just got to do a little social media engineering or social media searching, and I can find your email address. So there, I got your username. So now when I go to your bank account, I just got to figure out your password. And if I do a little social engineering and I realize that your kids' names are Jane and Doe, let's try Jane Doe 123. Okay, not it. Well, you post happy birthday to your kids on Facebook. And by the way, I do this too. So you know your kids' birthdays are January 1st and February 2nd. It's kind of a close birth dates. But okay, let's try it. 0101, 0201. Jane Doe. Reverse it. Any combination of that. Boom, you're in. And all I did was look at your Facebook page. And if I got that password, what are the odds that I just got your access to your credit card? Well, now I got your credit card password, and I just ordered a new credit card for myself. Had it shipped to my new address, and I'm running it on your legit credit card. I'm using your credit card. For business owners, it's a little bit more difficult. You need to be teaching your team password policies, password hygiene. It's a great tool for you to educate your employees and keep your data safe. Keeping your data safe is mission critical when it comes to, especially if you have customers' private information on your network. A lot of times, passwords are gotten through phishing campaigns. So somebody sends an email to you, looks legit, looks like you have an Amazon package waiting. You click on the email, it brings you to what seems to be a legit Amazon page. You type in your Amazon username and password and nothing happens. You think something's weird going on with Amazon, you close the page, you go on with your day. They have now your Amazon username and password. Okay, great, they can buy stuff from Amazon. They have your username and password. If you don't practice good password management, now they have your bank username and password because you're probably doing them the same. They also might have your email password for your business, for your site, for your office. They log on to your email and they start sending all of your emails to themselves. They start sending them, they read your inbox, they find where your customer sent them a credit card number, and they start charging your customer's credit card, which you could potentially be liable for because you were the breach point. Good password management, good training on spotting phishing scams are essential to any business today. I'm sorry. The other piece of password management is any site that allows you to have multi-factor authentication, sometimes referred to as MFA, 2FA, but it's effectively something you know, your password, and something you have, your phone. So you receive a message to your phone or something to that extent. That provides you the security of not getting your data compromised. Even if your password is compromised, your data is not. But it doesn't take the place of good password hygiene. Your dog's name plus your street name or your street number is not a good password. It's too easy for somebody to social engineer and figure out. But the other way that a lot of people do it, and I do a little bit of this, is you come up with a password pattern. Maybe you take the first two numbers of your street number, and then you put in there, in the middle, you put in a hint for the place that you're going to. So if you're logging into Gmail, maybe you put in 12 for your street number, and then Google in all lowercase, and then come up with another word at the back end that is always the same as well. So it would be rock, and then some exclamation points and a pound symbol, and maybe a number in there. So your password would be 12 Google, rock, capital letters, 123 pound, kind of thing, or another 12 pound. And then you go to your next site is your bank, 12 money, rock, 12 pound, kind of thing. Those are also great password strategies. A little easier to remember if you use a password pattern than it is if you use a password phrase. Like I said, what was it? I don't even remember now. Tommy Rock Brown or something like that. Is hard to remember, especially if you use it for different locations. You know, oh, was this Tommy Rock Brown or was this Jane Street 2 kind of thing? So using a password manager like LastPass is always going to be your best way of trying to figure out your password or trying to manage your password. I love using it. Like I said, we use LastPass, or I use LastPass. I have it for my family. It makes it really easy for us to access and manage their stuff. I don't have to remember and as an IT guy, we have a million passwords that we have to manage. I don't have to remember them. They're securely saved in an encrypted location and cannot be accessed except for by me. That's kind of the basics of good password hygiene. If anybody would love to ask any questions or whatever, I'd love to have a conversation with you about passwords and how we can help you with it. Like I said, at BKS, or I've said in the past, we're an IT provider for small businesses. So our job is to help train you and maintain data security for your environment so that you don't lose potentially damaging data of your customers. And even if you don't have PII, you don't lose PII, personally identifiable information. You don't lose any information about your business, your intellectual property. That is yours. You don't have to, you want to maintain and safeguard it. don't want your competitors getting their hands on it. I don't really have a whole lot more to discuss about passwords. Just a couple keynotes to remember. Average is 12 lengths, anywhere between 8 and 16 for a password. Should be using passphrases. If you don't want to use a passphrase, use a password pattern. Do not use the same password for twice. Always try to use a different password for different sites and different locations. Use a password manager. And for those business owners, set up some type of cybersecurity training for your employees to teach them good password hygiene. Business owners, monitor the dark web for your employees' passwords. Your employees' passwords are on the dark web. That potentially means if they haven't changed that password, your data is available to be hacked to the dark web. If you have any questions about how you can do that for yourself or your business, give us a call. Check us out at social media, BKS-Systems. There's a blog that'll be coming out shortly about, you guessed it, remote workforce security. We're still in COVID, so that's still a big deal, and passwords are a part of that. So check out our blog. It'll be out. It'll be posted, hoping tomorrow or shortly. I have to find out when that is scheduled to go. Apologize for that. But check us out, BKS-Systems on all social media. Leave us a like. Hit us up in the comments below with what you want to hear about next. And if anybody wants to, if anybody has a great idea what you want to talk about next, it doesn't have to be technology. Wants to know about the technology you deployed to your business, let me know. Maybe we'll have you on an interview on how you deployed the technology to your business, how you are more efficient because of things like Office 365 or more secure because of the passwords that you deploy. Hit us up in social media and we'll talk about bringing you on and doing a co-podcast. I look forward to talking to you guys all soon. And in the meantime, for all you guys around the Chicago area that watch us, stay warm, shovel that snow, and spring will be here before you know it. Thank you guys all, and you guys have a great day. Thank you.